The Assembly will hear an address. Prime Minister of the State of Kuwait.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Presidents and distinguished delegates, the Excellencies, it is an honor for Kuwait to be able to speak and voice Kuwait's opinion at this conference to talk about women equality in political participation. Based on data from facts and figures on UN Women, that less than 24 countries in the world have women as heads of state or heads of government. Only 14 countries have given 50% of cabinet seats to women. From this issue, all countries have made various efforts, both under ONHCR and UN Women. However, why is there no progress on data on gender gaps in political participation? Why is the gap in women's political participation still quite high? Discussing and questioning the urgency of women's political participation will raise several assumptions. First, current state laws and current state policies cannot protect women's rights or even attack the human rights of women themselves. Second, the state's lack of attention to the needs of women, which ultimately encourage women to voice their rights in political sphere. Third, when women try to demonstrate their voices, the parliaments and executives do not listen to the women, end up wanting to interfere in state policy making. These three assumptions lead to the same thing. Women's rights are not heard and fulfilled fairly by the state. Kuwait has gone through a period where women continue to demand the right to political participation, but until now, the social movement is dwindling and decreasing. This has happened not because of coercion by the Kuwaiti government, but because their welfare rights have been well fulfilled by the Kuwaiti government. Legally, Kuwait has taken part in ratifying the agreement on the protection of women's political rights in the Convention of the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women in 1994 and the ICCPR in 1996. Legally and executive, Kuwait has fulfilled women's rights. Kuwait believes that the demand for equality in political participation will not exist if the state is able to fulfill the rights of its people fairly, especially women. As representative from Kuwait wants to emphasize that even if a country provides as many parliamentary seats as possible for women, but if the state executive still lacks in implementing women's rights, the women's gap will continue to exist. For this reason, Kuwait urges all countries and communities to treat women and men equally, especially in fulfilling their basic needs. Kuwait urges all countries to first, fulfill women's economic, social, cultural, and security rights. Second, to urge governments to continue to listen to the complaints and rights of the people. Third, ordering all state governments to behave fairly towards the community. Kuwait really hopes that these solutions can be considered and implemented by all countries. Kuwait's belief that good governance is the key to solve the issue from inequality of women in political rights. Because we believe that good governance is the key, not just a good law. Thank you.